Okay, I'm going to start off with Silam Tau. Make sure that when you do this, you squeeze really tight. And you want to make sure that your knuckles are in line with the arm. You don't want to have this or that. Okay, because you don't want to punch at an angle like this or like that. So this is called Heisik, opening the form or raising the form. Circle to the left. Bring your feet together. Circle to the right. Down in front. Straight up. Remember, when you do this, don't bring it back in. If there were a line here, an imaginary line, and your wrists were touching that line, you stay out here. So don't start out here and bring it back into you. Keep it out. Squeeze. Pull back. So here again, down, up, squeeze, elbow strike to the rear. Punch, stretch. Now this stretch helps to elongate your ligaments and tendons. So you want to push your shoulder blade back and try to touch a point way in front of you that's impossible to physically touch, so you keep your ligaments long. So as I punch and I circle around and do the Lao Sao, punch, circle around, my bad, made a mistake there. That comes later on. First, okay, you start out, down, up, make sure you keep this in front of you and don't bring it back towards you. I'll edit that mistake out. Here, squeeze, pull back, punch, circle around, and elbow back. On this side, fist in the center, strike out, Lao Sao, squeeze, pull back. Now, the Tan Sao starts when your wrist intersects your center line. You start pushing your forearm along your center line and straight out and up. So it goes out like this. You want to keep your forearm, your upper arm level to the ground. Circle around and pull back. Now if you notice, my elbow is moving back from where it was. Okay? Then drop down to the Phuc Sao, out. Hyun Sao, you're covering the middle gate now. You circle around to cover your upper gate. And you pull back nice and slow. Fingers are squeezed together. Then you do a second Phuc Sao. And you push forward. Your forearm should be almost level to the ground and your hip forward. Circle around, back to the upper gate, pull back using your scapula or your shoulder blade. We'll do one more Phuc Sao. Push forward, circle around, pull back. Pushing forward, this Phuc Sao pushes forward. Pivot here, strike. Here's where that stretch comes in. So if I had a piece of paper against the wall, I would press the piece of paper against the wall with my shoulder blade, but still stretch my hand out. Circle around, squeeze, pull back. Opposite side. Wrist intersects the center, push out about 135 degrees. This is called a Lao Sao. Wu Sao is guarding hand or protecting hand. Phuc Sao, Phuc means to subdue or control. So it's controlling hand. called a pop. This is gum. So it's in front of your body, like here. So from here, place your hands on your kidneys and strike straight out. Your fingertips should be pointing towards your body, not out this way. Right? Push forward. Strike. Double tan. Jut. Bu. Lock down. Up. Circle around. Pull back. Okay? In a straight line, palm strike, pull back, tan, gun, tan. อง手 tham手 đại将. Let's go Busao front kick from a front stance. Shuffle kick. So Busao on the central. This covers the center. Bring your rear foot up. Front kick, circle and land. And then with the lead hand punch. This is a good drill to do. This is level 3. Everybody should be doing this regardless of what level you are. There's no level beneath your status, whatever rank you are. I still do level 1, 2, 3, and on exercises. So I'm in the front stance, Busao here, front kick, circle, land, and punch, and then come back. So Busao, shuffle forward, front kick, circle, land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10, whatever you want to do. Move back. Busao, move forward, front kick, circle, 4, 5. Let's do it on the other side. Busao, step forward, front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come back. Busao, shuffle forward, front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also do it at the same time. All right? But you can do either way. You can do the Bu first to get your balance. It depends on the situation. Front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come back. Or you can do 1, front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that a few more times. Busao. So the Bu's on my central, my Wu's in the center, in case the person throws another punch. So, Bu on the central, Wu in the center, front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then step back. So from here, Busao, shuffle forward, front kick, circle, land and punch. Busao, shuffle step forward, front kick, circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then step back. So if I were to do this in a classroom situation, notice I'd be moving across the room because your shuffle step kind of, it's almost like a T and it opens you up. So when you kick, you circle, and when you do it again, you'd be moving across the room. From a front stance. I Busao, open the hip up, Busao front kick, and then punch. We go back. So I step forward, Busao, open the hip. I didn't step forward the last time, but you should step forward. Then Busao front kick, and then land and punch. I don't think you can see my feet. I move the camera back a little. Okay, so from a front stance, I can step forward, view south, open the hip up, view front circle, and then punch. Or I can just stay here. I can just stay here, view south, open the hip up. So the punch comes, I view south, open the hip, view again, front kick, circle, and then punch. There's some variables to this. I can step forward, view south, front kick, and do that. But let's keep it simple for now. So I can stay here, stationary, view south the attack, open my hip up as the person moves back, view south, front kick, and then land. So you notice that when I do the view south, before I do the rear leg kick, I open my hip up because we only do open hip kicks in our system. And I can view and kick at the same time. It all depends on what's happening. Or I can view and then kick afterwards. So let's look at the drill from this way. I can be stationary, view south, open my hip, view south, front kick, circle, land and punch. Or I can step forward and view south, open my hip, and view and kick at the same time. Okay, let's try from this side. Okay, view south, this should be here, open my hip, view south, front kick, and then punch. View south, open the hip, view south, front kick, and punch. Now notice I should be trying to land on the ball of my feet as I land. So if I do it on my heel, I'm doing it wrong, okay? Don't imitate that bad habit. So I can step forward, view south, front kick, and then strike. That's an exercise you should be practicing. So let's do set one again. Here, circle, step to the side to get room, stomp kick, double dong, bong sao, turn and hit. You can stay here or you can step forward. Dong, check. Now normally you only do one on this side. I'm going to do 3. The only punch in the wooden dummy is in set 3. Everything else is palm strikes. Then close, strike, and then arm break. And set 4. My balance needs to be worked on. And then close. Okay, set 5. You can either stay here or step forward. Then square off again, step to the left, step forward, come back, circle around, mid-level Wu dip, exchange step, upper level Wu dip, jut, arm break this way or that way, and then get back in. Doesn't matter which one you do. And from here, jut, view, jut. Now on this bong sao, the bong sao hand strikes low. It doesn't stick to the upper arm. Okay? So watch that again. Jut, bu, jut. Bong.